Hello, this is Dr. Wendy Rowley. This is episode 30 of the Heartfield series, and it is the final episode. This has been a year-long series on the Heartfield. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've opened up to receiving information in a different kind of way through channeling. It's as old as the biblical times. Much of the Bible is channeled, and the Pope has a special chair he sits in when he channels, and many are bringing through channeling on the web. For this is a time where much information from spirit is coming in to uplift us in this time we are in, which many call the great shift, the shift change time, the transition through a system from the old to the new, and a beginning of hopefully the promising 1,000 years of peace. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm going to get out of the way and let's see what Eliane has to say on this final episode. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light. This is Eliania of Cosmic Service, a Pleiadian mother of sound. Peace be with you, peace be with you, peace be with you. This one's being a little more casual because it's been a busy day with lots of tapings and channelings. And so she's not using the professional microphone, but we think that's fine for you. We just wanted you to know that the camera angle and everything's a little different. And sometimes you just have to roll with it to get everything done. So, what do we wish to talk about in this final episode of the Heartfield series? We wish to talk about an understanding of the connection to all. Now, people often say we are all one, and the other greater expanse of our group oneness consciousness, our group oneness creation, our group oneness coming together in various levels of our soul group, higher self spirit bodies. We've said there's 3 of these on the human consciousness grid, on the interim soul creational grid, and out in the greater field where the benevolence of all creation is and the future potentials of all creation are, where you create uniquely in your now. And divine intelligence is a fluid and creating thing. There's only a small overarching blueprint of the way things go. And then each human or groups of humans on a planetary system create in their own unique way. So in the phrase of connected to the all, what does that mean that's different than oneness? Oneness, you can think of it as being part of the greater whole, but connection to the all is beyond consciousness, and it is like being within the fabric of all of creation. It is a creational energy that you have within your spiritual nature. So when one is referring to connection with the all or connection to all, one is referring to the creational levels. And in your heart field, there are profound levels of connection to the all, to the creational, to the creation of all creations, coming through so many aspects into your galaxy and universe. There is the galactic highway of your connection to all evolving and evolved planetary systems and the beings upon them. There is connection to, we recently just spoke about that the great overarching being you call the Christ that brings in evolutionary factors into a planetary system that is a planetary wide consciousness, just like you have given Gaia, Mother Earth, a consciousness, which is truth and which is truthful. There is also one for the overarching Christ being. We had one on our planetary system in the Pleiades. And so this energetic also has a group creational connection to the all of all the Christs on all the enlightened planets. Now, this one did a little start in the background when we said the evolving enlightened planets being in the galactic highway, because she was thinking in linear time, but already she's going, aha, in the place where there is no time, there is everything. So that is why we say it is the connection to the all, if we may be so Zaphic and heady with that thought. So there are connections to the consciousness of other planetary systems that you eventually grow into. There are connections to the overarching Christ beings of every planetary evolved system that you grow into. And there are connections to the divine intelligence through the galactic highway of all galaxies and universes that you eventually grow into. And all of this is through your magnificent heart field. For the heart field is indeed the highway of the Creator's connection to oneness and to the all of all, if we may be so bold as to say that. So we wished you to have understanding this day of this in the final episode. The other thing we wished you to have understanding of is that through 2024, 25, 26, 27, there will be an increased feeling in the heart field of humans of this connection to the all. It will be felt mainly when you come together in groups to do benevolent work, but it can also be felt at the individual level should you ask for that within your spiritual nature. For you indeed create individually in your own little world as you create collectively as a group in the larger world that you all share in. So we wished you to have understanding that some of the benevolent feelings that will be coming in 2024 will be the heart field feeling nature to the group and the individual. And these are something that you can look forward to. And it is the beginning of profound changes of your heart field. There will be many profound changes over the next 200 years. We will speak about those changes in the human potential and the new connection, because we can't fit it all in a series. We are busy people, but you can maybe listen to 12 to 15 minutes, and in a really juicy one, maybe 25, 29 minutes in these little segments that this one is bringing forward. So we wish you adieu, benevolence and peace in all of your creating, and celebration for what you are birthing into in your group consciousness, in your group creating, and in your individual consciousness and your individual creating. For with profound healing comes profound evolution. So if you would, continue to join in this one in the great global healing parties happening every equinox and solstice for the next possibly up to 15 years before another one takes the wand and the baton from her, and other groups start to form, and it's a thing, because that will bring in 1,000 years sooner that which you desire. You can shave off 1,000 years of the bumpiness of the shift change time by clearing your human consciousness grid of ancestral past creations, feelings, and malalignments. We'll just say it that way, which is what happens when you don't create in alignment with the creative source for the greater good of all. And that is part of consciousness evolution. So there is no reason to feel bad about the past. You have expanded and done very well in this planetary system, far beyond expectation of all the enlightened planetary beings that are sending you waves of love on the galactic highway to you can do it, go forward. And it is faster than we did it on our system. So we say, we are quite impressed and you are doing very well. So we're encouraging you to continue to go forward in benevolence and grace in your co-creating. We will see you in the next set of series that start in 2024. And we will leave it at that. Peace be with you. You are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do. And we bid you adieu.